strong words of encouragement for his teammates in the huddle. It's been an absolute war out there. Neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6. Right here on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. You look at the Bucks with their hometown fans cheering them on. They'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
Well, there's some pressure here, though, Kevin, because you're at home, you're up 3-2. This is the time to do it. You do not want to go back out onto the road for Game 7.
You know, part of me agrees with that, Steve. Actually, a lot of me agrees with that. Even though it isn't technically a do-or-die situation, they should be treating it like it is. I mean, because going on the road for Game 7 is not a friendly scenario, and that would be a very tough building to win a deciding game in.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Their front court, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah in the middle. Derrick Rose is out there with Carter, and for the Bucks, Mr. Clutch in a two-guard. Ilyasova out there with Sanders. Then there's Jennings, and it's Mbah a Moute in at the small forward. Passes it to Carter. Back to Rose. Lock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Noah. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it. Noah's got his first bucket in this one. I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
As they sit on the brink of elimination, I asked him if he sensed any nerves in the locker room. He assured me that no matter what the situation, he's got a group of guys that are up for any challenge. And with a win here, that challenge will become a whole lot easier, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Rose. Noah, the pass to Boozer. Back to Noah. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Snatched up. And he converts the layup.
Strong first quarter. He's really made the most of his opportunities.
Here's Mr. Clutch, averaging 13 points a contest. He feeds it to Mbah a Moute. Here's Mr. Clutch. Unloads, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Boozer in the post, defended by Ilyasova. Rose attacking, shoots over Jennings. Rose can't get that one to fall. Throws it up high, and Ilyasova throws it down.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Noah with a screen for Rose. Shoots over Jennings, and it's Rose. This time, the assist from Carlos Boozer. Rose has got his second bucket.
That was a textbook shot from Rose, and pretty to boot.
Kicks to Sanders. Working on Noah. Shoots. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Well, he's one of the...
It's blocked. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball.
See the show and make yourself heard. Come out and support your hometown Bucks. Star attraction, Mr. Clutch, always worth the cost of admission, and with multi-game packages, it's never been more affordable. Come fly with us.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Mr. Clutch, he's in at shooting guard. Sanders out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Mbamute. That drive by Carter. He kicks to Dang. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Bucks leading by 13.
Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
Carter outside. Back to Rose. It's a look. And Mbamute pulls it in.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Well-placed alley pass into the layup.
That lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money, too.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
Yeah, those wires connected nicely.
How about the soft hands to make the catch and lay it in, too?
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Bulls really delivered. He had 29 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. You're all over this stuff. And no doubt, Clark, his team very happy with his contribution as well.
Well, Kevin, you got to love the impact he can bring to a game. I mean, he's a critical, crucial part of their game plan.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Kicks it to Ilyasova. Sanders, Bucks passing it around over Rose, and the rebound goes to Boozer. Boozer's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Rose with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. One-on-one fast break. Here's Mr. Clutch. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Bucks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one drops. The Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And Jennings drops them both.
Well, they're shooting more free throws now than they were in the first quarter, and that's always important. Get those easy points when you can.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. I mean, it shows they haven't lost their aggression in terms of creating contact. You know, sometimes teams will build the lead, and then they start driving the car with the parking brake on. Stay aggressive.
And it's Rose penetrating. Can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And that's the kind of loss that sticks with you for a while, guys, because they were probably the better team that night. And they just couldn't put the game away.
You know, Steve, you'd almost rather get beaten by double digits than know you should have won it, but didn't.
46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Noah with the screen on Jennings. That doesn't go either for Rose.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
Shot from 6. And Butler with a nice bucket inside. Bucks leading by 13. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. And some changes here for the Bucks. Gooden comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Ellison for Mr. Clutch. And the Bulls making a change here. And that does it for the first half of play. Bucks lead by 10. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable...
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He's just carving up this defense with his ability to cut and get to the hoop.
And some of his finishes at the rim, Steve, wow. I mean, come on. I mean, he's giving his squad just what they need.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah the front line. Carter is out there at Derrick Rose. Jennings can't get it to go.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
Outside Rose. He passes it to Deck. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Sanders has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lobs it up there. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Now let's go to the 2K scoreboard. During the regular season, these point guards were the best rebounders at that position. Derrick Rose 3rd.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, rebounding was always a big part of their game.
Yeah, I think that's true, Steve. It's not a necessary attribute for a point guard. But the ability to rebound is something that took a few of the greats to another level entirely, and it helps your team, too.
And that one's good. Mr. Clutch has got 19 points.
He's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Boozer with a screen for Rose. And that one's good.
He's a major weapon, guys. It's that simple.
Bucks leading by 11. Stolen by Carter. Dunked hard with one hand.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You gotta just shake your head on that one.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Free throw line jump shot. They get it back. Dang kicks it to Noah. No good.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for him.
Gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he knows how to finish when he gets that close to the hoop.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Right side Teague. The pass to Butler. That's good. Butler's got 6.
And saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Teague covering. Here's Mr. Clutch. And that one's good by Gooden.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
Sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
The free throw drops for Gooden. Bulls trail by 14. Now Robinson. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Noah, Gooden defending. Shoots a fader. Noah's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Mr. Clutch, and it's blocked. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. And the Bulls with another miss.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now. Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Dang, wide open. Dishes it to Rush. Outside T. He dishes it to Noah. Back to T. T left side. Outside Robinson. Hit from the high post. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bucks on top, up by 12.
The newest digital edition of the Sporting News now available. And on the cover, it's Mr. Clutch. The future of the league now, the present. He's looking to make some noise in the playoffs.
So as we get rolling here in the fourth quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter Doris Burke for our Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. And it's the Bucks with the Uncontainable Game Award for the offensive stretch they put together. It didn't take long for them as they were on the mark early and never faltered. Give them credit for controlling the game from the opening tip and being in the driver's seat now as we head to the final period.
Doris, thank you. That was quite a run they had. Quite exemplary of what we think of when we think about that turning point. Definitely a Sprite Uncontainable Game moment.
Yeah, you won't get any argument from me, Kevin. It was as big a factor in this game as anything. You know, when a team builds up that much momentum, it just becomes so hard to turn the tide back around.
Yeah, see, they just kept the throttle down. They sense an area of weakness and then just continue to exploit it, never letting up.
Mr. Clutch in its shooting guard. Ilyasova out there with Luke, Richard, and Ba'amuta. Then it's Sanders, and it's Jennings in at the one. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Another board for them, and they've got a huge advantage in that regard.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise. I mean, rebounding one of the true barometers in winning basketball games, and if you rebound better, you typically are going to win ball games and do it comfortably.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
9 feet out. Shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Steve?
Well, it will be soon if they don't cut into this lead quickly.
And blocked. But they'll get another chance. Boozer. Milwaukee with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, and I think it goes without saying, guys, but his strength and body control scoring in close, that's what makes him special. You can see it with the shooting percentages. Inside. I mean, he's a tremendous finisher.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And it's blocked by Dang.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Robinson dishes to Dang, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down. You know, most good coaches will always tell you the first priority should be to get the ball inside and draw some fouls, especially when you've got the lead.
Well, it's one thing if you're just knocking down jump shots, but when you start missing, it's important, Clark. You got to get the ball inside. I agree.
And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Rose. Back to Robinson. And that is good.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Robinson. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good from outside. Rose goes in, stuffs it through.
Well, they're pulling closer every possession, really playing well now.
Well, they've ratcheted it up a bit here. I mean, expending a lot of energy, but you know what? They're back in it now.
Rose with the double team. It's back to Jennings. It's stolen by Dang. Robinson with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. They get it back. And the dunk by Boozer.
Step aside, step aside. We got the big fella coming through.
That is a powerful brand of basketball right there.
Man, an amazing putback. You just love the effort from this guy.
It's back to Jennings. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's up a three. Here's Sanders, and the powerful one-handed slam.
You know, once he corralled that rebound, he was in just the right spot to power it back down.
You could see it coming too, couldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that was going to be a simple little putback. He saw the angle, and he gave it a little something extra.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go.
Great move to the hoop, capped off with the finger roll. He's an outstanding finisher in close.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Carter. And Ba'amute can't get it to go.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And it's Rose penetrating. Count!
Boy, right now it's really tough to stop Rose.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. The dish to Sanders. Here's Mr. Clutch. Bucks passing it around. For three. Scooped up. Sanders. Great defense that time from Noah.
Hey, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Rose outside. Rose can't get that one to fall. To the paint. Feeds to Mba'amute. Here's Mr. Clutch. From downtown. Can't knock in the three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Clark.
I know you haven't had a lot of time to think about it, but you took care of business tonight at home, and now you face a Game 7 on the road in a hostile environment. What's your mindset going into this winner-take-all game?
Oh, I'm ready. This is what we play for all year. The opportunity to move on and get deep into the playoffs and have a chance at that ring. Whew. Our season is literally on the line, and I don't take that lightly. We got to come out prepared and focused and ready to execute. We can't let their crowd get in our head, and we need to make sure we send a message early. It's going to be a battle, but I have a lot of confidence in this team, and I'm definitely looking forward to the challenge.